Lockdown is hard. It's especially hard if you live in an African slum, you can't grow your own food and you can't go out to work. Uganda has been in lockdown since the end of March and the situation is getting really tough. Heavy rains is now causing flooding throughout the country and many people are struggling to survive. When the lockdown first happened in Uganda, we were determined to do whatever we could to help Kampala slums through this crisis. Working closely with local leaders, we've converted our education project classrooms in the heart of the slums into food banks. We were expecting to see around 1,000 families accessing these food banks, but we were so wrong. As of the middle of May, we've so far seen over 25,000 families accessing the food banks, and we've given out over 214,000 food packages. And for those who are elderly or disabled or not able to come to the food banks to collect the food, we've been safely delivering it to them at home. Including our sponsored children and their families, we have so far fed over 150,000 people in total so far. Just staggering numbers, and that's all been thanks to everyone who's donated to our emergency appeal. We've also installed hand washing stations in the slums where people can't easily access clean water and soap, and over 60,000 people have used these so far. We're also working to improve sanitation and safety in the slums by building toilets and responding to safeguarding concerns. Sadly, we know of at least 3 people who have died so far of starvation. It's absolutely heartbreaking. This was in a neighbouring slum, and when this happened, the local leaders of that slum came to us and said, "Can you do something to help in our community too?" Now, to be honest, it's a little bit overwhelming being asked to expand our reach and trying to work out what our response is going to be in a time where we don't know where our fundraising income is going to come from. But I am so proud that we are a community-led and community-driven organisation, and that one of our core values is to be responsive, and that we are seen as a safety net and a lifeline to thousands of people throughout Kampala. Long term, our biggest concern is what's going to happen once the lockdown is lifted. We've already been aware of an increase in cases of child abuse, domestic violence, family breakdown and mental health issues, and we are anticipating seeing a surge in demand for our Ewafe project for abandoned children and our family counselling services. We need your help. By donating to our emergency appeal, you are helping to bring hope and love to the most vulnerable during this lockdown. Every penny makes a huge difference and really does help to save lives. Please share this appeal and just help us to do what we can to help Kampala slums during this crisis. Thank you.